In today's game, we're doing a 1750 point match with one of the 2017 chapter approved Eternal War missions, Dominate and Destroy. There are going to be 6 objectives. You score 1 victory point at the end of each turn for each objective you control, and you score 1 victory point for every enemy unit you destroy. We are modifying it, so instead of First Blood, we're going to use First Strike, since that's more balanced. And we have Joe's Tyranids fighting my Death God this time. And we can go right into Joe's Tyranid army.
For my Tyranids, I'm running 2 detachments, a battalion and a spearhead. For my battalion, I've got a Hive Tyrant with wings, monstrous rending claws, and a heavy venom cannon. He's going to be my army's warlord. I'm running this as a Hive Fleet Kronos, so I'm giving him the Kronos warlord trait Soul Hunger. So if any of Danny's Psychers fail a psychic test within 18 inches, they suffer D3 mortal wounds. I'm also giving him my army's relic, the Miasma Cannon. That's just the upgraded heavy venom cannon, and he also has adrenal glands. And he knows the Catalyst and the Horror psychic powers. My second HQ is a Neurothrope that knows the Catalyst and Onslaught psychic powers. For my troops, I've got a 3-man unit of warriors with 2 Death Spitters and a Venom Cannon. A 26-man unit of Hormigons with Adrenal Glands. And then a 10-man unit of Gene Stealers. And to take advantage of the Hive Fleet Kronos thing, I've got 3 Hive Guard with Impaler Cannons. For my Spearhead detachment, for my HQ, I've got a Malanthrope. And I've got a Exocrine, a Tyrannifex with a Rupture Cannon, a Trigun Prime with Adrenal Glands, and a Conifex with 2 Devours with Brain Leech, Worms, Monstrous Crushing Claws, Spore Cysts, and Tusks. And for the Conifex to be able to come into the field, I've got a Tyrannocyte with 5 Venom Cannons. So I have a total of 9 command points.
For my Death God, I am running a battalion, and then the Super Heavy Auxiliary Detachment, I think it's called, to run Mortarion. So I've got 8 command points. For the rest of my army, though, Mortarion is not my warlord. I'm running a Demon Prince of Nurgle with the Arch Contaminator warlord trait to reroll all to wound with my plague weapons. He's also got the Miasma of Pestilence psychic power, and my relic, the Suppurating Plate, for the 2-up save. Then I have a Malignant Plague Caster, who has Blades of Putrefaction and Gift of Contagion. I have 2 6-man squads of Plague Marines, each with a Plague Sword and 2 Blight Launchers. A 10-man squad of Cultists with a Heavy Stubber. And then I'm running a Hellbrute with a Missile Launcher and a Twin Las Cannon. A Plague Burst Crawler with 2 Plague Spitters and a Heavy Slugger. I have 2 Foetid Bloat Drones with 2 Plague Spitters each. And then I'm also running a 3-man squad of Death Shroud to hopefully protect Mortarion a little bit. Joe has a lot of anti-psyker stuff, so I'm also giving Mortarion Miasma of Pestilence. So either the Demon Prince could cast it on him, or he could cast it on himself if I wanted to avoid the perils on one person or the other. And then I'm also giving him the Blades of Putrefaction psychic power, since he's probably the most likely to be in close combat. So we have just wrapped up deployment. We alternated placing objectives. I put one down here, here, and here.
Then I put one down here, down on that side, and then the other over where Danny's Blight Crawler is.
And then Joe got to choose a deployment zone.
And I picked Dawn of War. And then we had to alternate setting up units.
Yeah, so Joe finished up first. For mine, because everything of mine's on the table, I'm just lined up down the row. I had to split my deployment since it's objected over here. But I got my Demon Prince here for his aura with dudes. I got Mortarion on that side with his bodyguards. And hopefully I can take out Joe's super heavy weapons over there before he kills Mortarion and all my big stuff.
So I deployed the Exocrine Tyrannifex over here next to the Malanthrope for the -1 to hit. I have my Hive Guard nearby. They can hit most of Danny's army since they don't need sight and they've got 36-inch range. I got my warriors here to hold that objective, and then I have my Hive Tyrant and the Gene Stealers on that side to hold that objective and move up towards Danny's on the other side. The Conifex is in the Tyrannocyte, and then the Hormagaunts are coming up in the tunnel with the Trigon Prime.
So Joe finished up first, so he's got +1 to see who goes first.
Tyranids.
Death God. I will go first.
I will try and seize. Nope.
Death God turn 1. That hopefully means I can do some damage before Mortarion dies. For my movement phase, I'm mostly moving up on this flank, since there's like the trio of objectives in this neighborhood. And Joe's got his big guns over here, so I want to try taking them out as soon as I can. So the Plagueburst Crawler moved forward. Mortarion stayed in range of the Terminators, who very slowly advanced up. And then the Hellbrute stayed stationary and stayed in range for the reroll 1s. Yeah. So I can use Fire Frenzy from him. On the other side, my Plague Marines just moved up far enough to get the Blight Launchers in range of the Hive Tyrant. I'm only going to have 2 objectives this turn, but hopefully next turn I can take the center one and the one over here. Mortarion is within 18 inches of Joe's guys, so he's suffering Shadows of the Warp. But my other Psychers are not. So I'm going to cast Miasma Pestilence from my Demon Prince onto Mortarion, which is -1 to hit. I'm looking for a 6.
Is he within 24 inches of my guys?
Of any model?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, he is.
I will spend 1 command point on the deepest shadow.
The deepest.
Deepest. So I am looking for a 6 then. Nope. I don't think it's worth command pointing for 1 and 6, so that doesn't go off. Mortarion will cast Smite for, so it's -1 because he's within 18. 11, 10. That would have been good without that -1.
Neurothope will try and deny.
Nope. That's a D3 on your forward guy. 3. And there are no other psychic powers for me to cast. I don't think he's going to get assault for this turn, so there's no reason to risk Blades of Putrefaction on him. So the next thing Mortarion will do is he will shoot the lantern at the front guy. I'm not in range of the 18 to hit the other ones. So this is -1 to hit, but I'm hitting on 3s. Hit. So strength 8, AP 3, I think. Wound. Let me double check the AP. Yeah, AP 3, 3 damage.
6 up. Take it.
So 3 more. And that's everything from Mortarion. Moving on to... Yeah, so the idea is, since I can't hit Joe's character for the -1, I have to just kill everything up to him, or have Mortarion assault him. I'm going to shoot my Hellbrute next. I'm going to use 1 command point for Fire Frenzy to shoot all my guns twice, which will... He is the closest visible. So this is all -1, but I'm going to double Crack Missile and 4 Last Cannons. Last Cannons. Reroll the 1, so 2 hits. Wounding on 3s, so 2 AP 3 on a Last Cannon.
Failed it.
2d6. 5. How many does he have left?
3.
I won't command point it. I still get my second volley. The Crack Missile. Hit. Wounding on 4s. Nothing. Second volley. 2 Last Cannons. Both hit. 1 wound.
Make.
And then my Crack Missile. Hit. I'll command point that one. Yikes. I should have command pointed the damage. So he's down to how many?
3.
3.
I will launch my Blight Launchers from my Plague Marines at him, along with their bolters. Yeah, so they're all in range. So 4 bolter shots, and then 4 Blight Launchers. Blight Launchers first. So hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. 1 hit. Wounding on 5s, rerolling failed. Nothing. And bolters. Nothing. The Plague Burst Crawler will shoot at the Exocrine. Is that what I'm trying to kill? Tyranids. So Plague Burst Mortar and the Heavy Slugger both on him. 1 shot. Strength 8. No, that hit. Did it? -1. No. It doesn't hit. And then the Heavy Slugger. I moved. It's -2 to hit, so I need 6s. I think I had 2 6s and a 5.
I don't know.
1 wound. AP 1. 4 up.
Good.
It's not looking good.
No. I thought I had it with the second half of my Hellbrute.
Are you in assault range of it?
No, I'm outside of 12. They can't do anything. He shot. He's out of range. They're in cover, so I can't kill it. So no first strike for me.
Do you have anything, like, stratagem-wise, like Marines have, like the orbital bombardment or
no.
anything? Not worth it?
No. Well, the cast doesn't get stuff like that.
Sure.
You knocked him down to his lowest threshold, so he's
Yeah.
only hitting on 5s now.
Yeah, but it would have been nice to get first strike. Yeah, I should have just done a better command reroll. Because I lucked out with Mortarion did 6 wounds to him, and then the early Hellbrute stuff did a ton. So we'll move on to the other side of the table, where I'll shoot Blight Launchers at you.
Maybe these Blight launches will take down the flyer.
Yeah. So they're all in 24. So it's another 4 Blight Launchers, 4 Bolters, but this time no rerolls, but also no -1. Blight Launchers first. Toughness.
7.
So wounding on 5s. 2 AP2.
5 up.
Fail 1. D3 damage. 1. And then the bolters. 2 hits. Wounding on 5s. 1. 3 up.
Good.
Okay. I didn't get the psychic power I wanted, so Mortarion might get shot up pretty bad, but I did weaken one of Joe's main guns. And then I have my Death Shroud over there, so hopefully Mortarion will survive, but not getting first strike is pretty bad that I made that mistake.
And you hold 2 objectives?
Yes, I have that objective down there, and then this objective over here.
So you do get 2 victory points, though. Just wrapped up the Tyranids movement phase. The Zoanthrope had just advanced out, so he'd be in smite range of Mortarion. The Malanthrope moved back to buy himself a little more time before Danny kills him. The Tyrannifex and the Exocrine have remained still to benefit from them not moving. Hive God didn't move. Warriors didn't move because they're already holding the objective in front of the Chemotrope Reactor. The Hive Tyrant moved up so he can try and do a charge. The Gene Stealers advanced up to get closer and to stay within range of my objective over here. So currently, unless something horrible happens, I will end up with 2 victory points at the end of my turn. So going into the Psychic phase, the Neurothrope is going to try and cast Smite.
Battle of the Brains.
I'll reroll the 1.
Mortarion's got the biggest brain.
The Perils.
Uh-oh.
Double 6.
Alright. Alright, now I can't deny it. I mean, you do that.
That was a big brain
Honestly,
move.
that might not be bad.
So he's got 2... Oh wait, it's D3, right?
Yeah.
And it's a D6 mortal wounds?
Yeah.
From...
Assuming he survives.
Takes 1.
So this is good. This is the play.
Command point 2.
Wait, so you got 2 6s and then you command pointed and got another 6?
I did Because he's a Neurothope, you can
Okay.
reroll 1, so I got a 6 and a 1, and I rerolled it.
And then
It couldn't be
it.
worse, so reroll the 2, 6 mortal wounds.
Okay. My Invone does nothing. Disgusting resilience. He takes 4.
Mortarion cries a tear. A single tear.
His hatred for Psychers only increases.
And then the Neurothrope will attempt to manifest Catalyst onto the Exocrine.
What's that? Do you feel nothing?
Yeah. Since your Tyrannifex only has 3 wounds left, you just kill him with the first thing. Reroll the 1. Another one. Does not go off.
Let me deny something. Mortarion gets to deny 3 times.
So go over to the Hive Tyrant. He
Alright.
will attempt to manifest the Horror onto the Plague Marines.
The horror!
Warp Charge 6. Goes off with a 7.
The malignant plague cast will test his mental might. 9. Get it out of here.
Then he'll try and cast Smite.
I can't stop that.
Goes off with a 6.
That's a D3.
3.
Feel okay. Make 2.
And that is it for my Psychic powers. So go right into shooting. The Tyrannifex will fire his Rupture Cannon at the mortar.
It's a crawler, not a mortar. Or wait, maybe it is a mortar. No, I think it was called Plague Burst Crawler. I think. Yeah.
So he gets 6 shots, since he didn't move. Hitting on 5s, rerolling 1s.
Do you have to be at the same target and stuff, or would you do one and then the other technically?
It can shoot all of its weapons twice in your shooting phase.
Oh, so you declare those at the same time then.
So 2 hits, wounding on 3s. 2 wounds, AP 3.
And I use a T8. You take that into account.
Yeah, that's strength 10.
AP2.
AP 3.
So 5 of. Yep, both go through. How much damage is this?
2d6. That'll be 2d6s.
A command point. What's your other gun? How much damage are you gonna do to Mortarion?
The other gun, he'll be firing 12, strength 7, AP 3, 2 damage shots.
Yeah, I'll command point. Give me a 5. Nope.
Wasted.
Another one.
7.
I can only assume that it was a 6 and a 1. Which is reroll the 1.
Feel no. 4. He has 8 left. Oh, I should be taking.
And then the Exocrine will fire its shots into Mortarion.
Alright.
Hitting on 3s. Reroll the 1. Toughness 8.
No, I think 7.
Five wounds done.
AP.
AP 2 or 3.
Yeah, so 4 have been mine.
AP 3.
3 go through.
2 damage each.
6 disgusting resilience. 4.
How many wounds does Lightcrawler have left? 8.
Yeah, 8 left.
The
So Tyrion has taken 8. And
the-
he's down a threshold.
Hive God will fire all of their shots into the Blightcrawler.
Alright.
6 shots. Hitting on
Trying
3.
to take it down.
You roll the 1.
Oh no, Mortarion's not down a threshold yet. 2 more wounds and he goes down.
So the Blightcrawler's toughness 8.
Yes.
4s. 5 wounds. AP 2.
5 up and 1.
D3s. 4.
Feel no pain.
Jesus.
Got him. The biggest problem with the Plague Burst Crawler is it doesn't look like a demonic vehicle. It just looks like a regular tank.
So he did nothing. The Venom Cannon from the unit of warriors will fire at Mortarion.
Alright, trying to take him down a threshold.
D3. Miss. And then the last bit of firing is the Hive Tyrant. He'll fire the Miasma Cannon at the Blake Drone.
What's the strength of it? Because it might be better on the Plague Marines.
Well, he's out. He's going to be wounding them on 3s.
No.
Anyway.
What did you say wounds everything that's vehicle on 2?
Yeah, but yeah, so it'd be that, but I want to try and assault them.
Okay.
And the Blake Drone's scarier than them. So D3, 2 shots. Both hit. 2 wounds. AP 2.
5 up in 1. 2 damage each, or
3 damage each.
Chris.
4 damage. Down 6.
And that is going to be the end of my shooting phase, so I'm going to spend 2 command points for single-minded annihilation.
Uh-oh.
And have the Hive God fire again. And they will fire at the Blake Crawler.
He hates it.
6 shots again, because I'm not going to get Mortarion.
It's unlikely.
Only 3 hits. 2 wounds.
5 up. We'll go through.
3.
2. Down to 6.
And then the Hive Tyrant will declare a charge against your Plague Marines.
Overwatch time.
Yeah. Only 3 bolters left. Bolter. Nothing. Light launchers. Nothing. Come on in. Nope.
It's not worth trying to do a reroll.
Yeah.
With a
that's
1 and a 2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's
I'd have to get
impossible.
a 6
Yeah.
to get in. So I get 2 victory points. We both completely failed to kill anything.
Yeah.
But
So
you
no
definitely
first
got
blood.
you got a guy closer to dead than I did.
Yeah, but well, yeah. If you drop Mortarion a tier, although my Plague Burst Crawler dropped. No, he hasn't dropped the tier.
So yeah, I did
Yeah, so you
no
did
lasting damage.
Yeah, you did a
to
little less
anything.
than I did. My Death Shroud Terminators are failing to keep up with Mortarion, so they're falling back to just holding an objective because they're
Too
moving.
bad they didn't deep strike, huh?
It's true, but well, I guess actually I wasn't even thinking of that. I didn't even think about looking out Sir Yotex and Mortarion, so they could have just deep struck. But Mortarion's still fine. He's only taken 8 wounds, so I've moved up to hopefully wipe out this. I don't think I'll kill the Cloud guy, but hopefully I'll wipe out the other stuff. My Plague Marines advanced up, my Bloat Drone advanced up, my Demon Prince advanced up, and Terminators advanced up. Bike can still shoot my Blight Launcher without penalty. My Cultists back here just stayed where they were because I didn't get an advance high enough to get to the objective. And then my Hellbrute moved over to shoot on the opposite side of the table. And then on that side, everyone stood still except the Foated Bloat Drone, which moved up to get close enough to shoot the Hive Tyrant. Starting with Psychic Powers, I'm going to cast Miasma of Pestilence from my Demon Prince onto Mortarion. Oh, and it's not going to be super relevant, I think, but I made a mistake and Mortarion gets 3 Psychic Powers, so he also has Plague Wind now, which is just roll a d6 for each enemy model in the unit, and on 6s they take multiple wounds. But I won't be using that this turn. So Miasma of Pestilence, do you want to make me do it on 1d6?
Might as well.
Looking for... Oh wait, I just can't do it then. It can't succeed, because I'm
Yeah.
within... It's impossible. And I can't perils because I'm doing 1 dice, so it's irrelevant. So then... You can't do that again.
No, because you would have had to declare to cast it from the other, so you can't cast it.
Yeah, he can't cast it again. But it's just my... So... What's your thing if I... No, if I fail... You can... No, you're Warlord. If I fail,
Yeah.
I take both wounds. So Mortarion's safe from that. So I'll smite the big guy. Goes off with an 11. Nope. D6. 3.
Well, isn't the 11 -1 though?
Oh, you're right. So it's just 10.
So it's
So
D3.
2 mortal wounds.
There's that 1 wound.
I think I rolled an 11 last time for it. Both tying. I'm rolling
Both
super good
times
psychic
the
tests.
shadows
Yeah, they're too
defeated
scary. And I don't think I can risk doing any psychic powers from my my playcast. The mortal wounds are too scary.
Risk it. You got
I think it's more
you
likely.
feel no pains, dude. You're
It's
nervous.
true. I
What are
mean,
you,
I
a
think like
coward?
statistically, it's better for Joe.
Are you afraid?
I am. I'm very afraid.
Why don't you paint these
No, I
Death
found it.
Guard yellow? Just
Alright,
like
fine.
this tanker.
I'll cast Gift of Contagion
That's
onto
right.
the Hive Timer.
That's right.
Looking for a 7. Goes off with a 9 minus 1, an 8. Stop it. I'll cast Smite on you. 4. Give me those mortals. So what happens?
You can command point.
The Hive Tyrant is hungry.
Oh, wait,
for
yeah,
your
yeah.
soul.
Is it how many wounds is it? Because what was that?
D3.
At 1 and a 3.
Yeah. I mean, you got a 4, so I assume that's 1.
Yeah.
Could have been 2 twos.
It's D3 mortal wound.
And just take that. Final command planet.
You want to get that smite on.
Greg's baiting me into all these horrible decisions, and I'm falling for it.
They're not horrible decisions.
6 minus 1, so it goes off. But you can deny it. So
They're
I just
super
have a 5.
tactical, highbrow
Nope.
moves.
That goes off. D3 mortal wounds. 2.
Look at that.
2 mortal wounds for a command.
Your
point.
bravery.
It was so risky. I think casting Smite on average is like better for Joe than me. So shooting phase. I'm gonna, before I forget, I'm gonna use blasphemous machines on my Death Crawler, not Death Crawler, Plague Crawler,
That's
Plague Burst Crawler. And I guess I'll just start over there. So he is in 9 of. Actually, I guess I didn't
That's
check.
1 command point.
Yes. Don't know because the Neurothrope's a character, right?
Yeah.
Actually, might not be close to.
You
I'm
just
not
have
shoot-
Mortarion shoot first.
Yeah, I'm not shooting him first. So Mortarion is shooting first, and he's shooting the lantern at this guy, which will hit both of them. But I am hitting on a 3 because of the cloud.
That.
So the front guy takes a strength 8 hit. So strength 8, AP 3 damage.
He's dead.
And
Does not explode.
that guy, nothing. It's not a plague weapon, so I don't get a reroll once to wound. Alright, now the Plague Burst Crawler will shoot the Neurothrope with its 2 Plague Spitters, and then it's going to shoot its Heavy Slugger and its Plague Burst Mortar at these guys. So he is Strength 7, I believe. So 2d6 Strength 7, 11.
And you use blasphemous machines. Right?
Yeah, so I don't take the -1 for moving. These auto hit. So 11 Strength 7 hits. Rerolling fail to wound. So 10 AP 1 wound, I think. Let me double check the AP. Or no, he just has an invuln, right?
Takes 1.
Oh my god. He's a god. The Plague Burst Mortar on the... What are those guys?
I've got.
Hive guy. D6. 5. So this time I am hitting on 4s and rerolling 1s. Still only got 1 hit. Strength 8, AP2, and
5 up. Take it.
D3, 1. And then a Heavy Slugger. Reroll 1s. 3 hits. Strength 5.
Toughness 5.
So 2 AP 1. 4 up. I know you're in cover.
Take 2. Yeah, that's why it says.
Okay, so he didn't do too much. The Neurothrope is still alive and strong. I get take measure. So I think this guy is out of range now. Yeah, so it's fine. The Plague Marines will shoot at these guys with just the Blight Launchers, but no penalty for advancing since they're Death Guy. 3 wounds, AP2.
5 up. Fail all of them.
D3, 2, 1, 1. And that is all my shooting on this flank. So going to the other side of the board, I will use Veterans of the Long War on my Plague Marines and shoot at the Hive Tyrant. Oh, yeah, before I do that, I'll use my Hellbrute, which I was going to forget. So last cannon.
Are you going to use the double shot meme?
No, I can't. I moved.
Okay.
So just one this time. So last cannons.
And this is onto the Hive Tyrant?
Yes, sir. I've already command pointed this face.
I do not recall.
I don't think I have.
Joe, do you recall if he's done it?
Nah.
I'm going to use another one. I'm burning through all the command.
You could possibly be cheating right now.
Was that to hit or to wound?
I think that was to hit.
Okay. 2 AP3 wounds.
4 up. Fail one.
D6. 6. And then crash missile. Miss. No, no. How many does he have left?
3.
Then I will. Yeah, I'll veterans. I keep playing cheap and I keep losing. So +1 to wound on the Plague Marines. So Blight launches first. I'll hit. Wounding you. What's your toughness?
7.
So wounding you at 4s. Rolling 1. So veterans did nothing. Oh no, I got 1 extra wound. 2 AP2.
4 up. Good.
And then
Now your
bolters.
Don't forget, if you wouldn't have moved at all, you'd get your rapid fire too.
I didn't move, but it doesn't make a difference.
Well, that's true, because you're 18 on it
So
anyways.
4s, 2 wounds.
Yeah. Takes 1.
And then the folded bloat drone will attack him. So 2d6 shots. 4. So automatically hit. Strength 6. 3 wounds. AP
4 up. Takes another.
He's down to 1.
Yep.
Alright, that is all of my shooting. So I will have Mortarion charge. The Neurothrope doesn't have any psychic power. Any shooting, right?
Correct.
So I'll charge the Neurothrope and the big guy.
In case you don't make it.
Nothing.
Yeah. Gotta get that back up.
Should have charged the Malinthrope too.
Oh, yeah.
They can't Overwatch, but you didn't.
I did not. But I might be. I think I can get within range of both of them.
I think you're right.
Tyranids the big guy.
As long as you rolled well enough.
Yeah, I got an 8.
Yoink. You more than an inch away.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to get him though. Be close, maybe.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'll go after the big guy. I'll just pile into the little guy.
Yeah. Twist him just ever so slightly. There you go. You're hitting his horn.
Alright, so what's your toughness? 8, you said?
Yeah.
So
Any other charges or anything?
no, I think that's it.
Okay, you don't want to charge those Plague Marines in the Hive Tyrant?
No, I don't think so.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Alright.
I mean, Joe wouldn't auto hit him, but it'd be close. Alright, so I'm just gonna use the eviscerating blow. 6 attacks. Is it -1 to hit in close combat or just shooting?
I think it's just shooting.
So all of them hit then. And then strength 16. Reroll the 1 to wound. Still got it 1. So 5 AP 4.
No save.
D6 damage each. 9, 11, 14.
He's dead. Doesn't explode.
Oh, actually, it would have been -1 toughness. That's okay. Start at the fight. Oh, actually,
This one's dead, right, Joe?
Yeah.
alright, roll a dice for each enemy unit that is within 7 inches of Mortarion at the start of the fight phase. So that would be your other 2 guys. So on a 4+, they each take a D3 mortal wounds. On your -1 guy to hit guy, D3, 2 wounds. On your Neurothrope, nothing.
And then would you like to consolidate into the Burrow? So Joe will get to attack with him.
You.
Kill Mortarion.
Miss.
Alright, that is my turn. So I killed 1 unit, which is a victory point.
You
and I-
killed 2 units.
Oh, yes. 2 units and 3 points, so that is 5 victory points this turn. So much better than last turn, but Joe's reinforcements are still coming in. And I've kind of abandoned my back line.
Since the Tyranids have lost most of their heavy firepower, I'm going to be pretty much relying on assaults to carry me through the game. I spent 2 command points on rapid regeneration on my Hive Tyrant, so he's back up to 4 wounds. And he has now moved over, so he is in instant hit range of the drone and can't fail a charge against the Marines. Gene Stealers continue to stay still just to hold the objective, since I need to make up victory points. The Trigun came up on the center objective with the Hormigons surrounding him. These 3 are actually back here, but I don't want to risk any of them breaking off their bases. On this side, the Malanthrope has continued to run away, and the Neurothrope fell back from combat, since he can still cast his psychic powers and not give Danny a free kill. And then I brought in my Tyrannocyte with the Conifex in the back. And both the Conifex and the Trigun can see the squad of cultists behind the wall. So hopefully I can pick them off. Since Danny only has 1 command point left, Danny can't instant pass a morale test with them. So I'm going to go into Psychic phase. The Neurothrope is going to attempt to manifest Smite. And he paralyzes with a double 6.
That's probably the best outcome you could get, honestly.
And I deliberately left him within range so that if he did paralyze and kill himself, that he'd...
How many wounds does he have left?
3.
Okay.
So you want the... Well, no, I guess you don't want...
Yeah,
Well, no, but you wouldn't get the D6 because he
Yeah.
died from it. So you want him to live here. So that's actually the correct...
3.
Are you gonna...
I only have 2.
I think 3. It's so tricky with 3 because
Yeah.
you're in the middle. Like you can get a 1, 2, or a 3. Like that's 50% of your roll.
I'll leave it at the 3.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth the command point.
It'll only end up
It's
worse.
testing resilience. And I fail all 3. So I'm down a threshold.
All right. What's next on the psychic buffet?
I think that's it for psychic tests. It's not worth risking the Hive Tyrant failing and then dying to Overwatch.
Gotcha.
So that's all the psychic powers. So I'll go into shooting. I'll start off with the Trigun shooting into the squad of cultists.
All right.
12 shots, hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s.
These lean and mean fighting machines over here.
6 wounds. No AP.
Cover. 4 die.
And then the Conifex will shoot his 2 Devours with Brain Leech Worms. Hitting on 4s.
Brain leech worms. Poor cultist.
Wounding on 2s. 5 wounds.
AP.
No AP.
Can you roll? 6 ups.
Fail out 5.
1 brave soul remains.
Won't they get disgusting resilient for the month of Nurgle?
No. They're mere mortals.
Well, they're not zombies.
No.
Hive Tyrant will shoot the Miasma Cannon since he's within 8 inches at the drone. E3. 3.
As we enter the shadow of the warp.
All hit. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
What's the strength of it? 8?
I think strength 9.
What's the AP?
AP is 2.
5 up. 1 goes there.
3 damage.
So got 4 on it already, or 4 left?
He's got 4 on.
Doesn't it have Disgusting Resilience?
Oh, you're right.
Made 1.
He takes 2. So we don't need that dice. He's got 4 left.
That's the shooting from him. So then I'll do the...
moved it to a 6 for you.
I'll do the shooting from the Tyrannocyte. So how many wounds does he have left?
4.
4. The Tyrannocyte will fire its 5 venom cannons at him. 3. Can you give me a tape measure?
In 5th edition, that thing could only shoot like one of its guns a turn.
Yep, within range. So 5d3 shots.
Hitting on 5s, or does it hit on 4s?
Hitting on 5s. So 9 shots.
Blow it up.
Toughness.
Blow it up.
7, I think.
3s. 4s. AP 2.
5. There you go. Three. He may explode. He does die. He does not explode. Can you just put him to the side? So there's 1 victory point.
And then I've just got 2 units left to shoot. So I'll fire Venom Cannon onto the Crawler. The other warrior will shoot Death Spitter at the squad of Plague Marines. So on the Crawler, 2 shots. Reroll the 1s. 1 hit. 1 wound. AP 2.
5. Wait.
And then 3 shots on the Plague Marines. No. Then the last bit of shooting is the Hive God. We'll fire his Impaler Cannon at the Crawler. Both hit. Both wound. AP 2.
5. 1 ghost.
1.
Ghost.
Alright. And then that is all of my shooting. So going on to charges. Hive Tyrant is going to declare a charge against the Marines. Carnifex is going to declare one against the
Hellbreed.
Okay. Hive Tyrant first. Light launchers, nothing. Bolters, nothing. Las cannons. 1 hit. Crack missile. Hit. Las cannon. 2 won't wound you. And crack missile 3 strength 8.
Yep, wounds. Takes it.
4.
Carnifex charge again.
Nice.
Make it. Hive Tyrant. 7 inches.
I think that makes sense.
The Carnifex made it?
Yeah. Just because you can't interrupt, and I'm already on the page, I'll do the Carnifex first. So, Living Battering Ram, 4 up. Fails it. He has Tusks, so he gets 5 attacks. Hitting on 5s. They're hitting on 4s because of the Crushing Claws, but he charged. Two wounds. AP 3.
6 up. Goes up. 1 goes through.
3 damage.
Anything else?
Nope, that's him. And then Hive Tyrant.
5 wounds left.
Tyrant's got 4 attacks. Would be hitting on 3s.
Putting the 5 on him?
Yep. Oh no, I guess put it 3. I've been counting up.
Monstrous Rending Claws. So 4 attacks hitting on 3s. Strength 6, wounding on 3s, rerolling fails. So 2 AP 3, 1 AP 6.
How much damage?
Excuse me.
It's going to be The 6 is just a flat 3 damage. The other 2 are D3s.
So the 3s. So guy dies for the big one, and then these are AP3 or AP2.
AP3.
So 6 up, right?
Yeah.
So they go through, and then those are D3s.
Yeah. So 1
goes through. 3. Oh my goodness. Alright, so 3 dead.
And so my attacks.
Okay. Can you pull out 3 Plague Marines?
You want the Blight Launcher and stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Alright, so Hellbrute, 4 attacks with his feet. All hit. Strength 6.
Or do you want a Sergeant in instead of the Blight Launcher?
The Sergeant's just a random one. So
Okay.
just
So I just
2
pulled
Blight
3.
Launchers, 1 guy. So regular wounds.
Well, you lost 3, so there's only...
I'll get
Oh, yeah. So take a Blight Launcher out.
And
Okay.
leave the Sergeant in?
Yeah.
What one's the Sergeant?
Any of them.
Okay.
Uh,
The Antler Man, I'm going to call him.
So 2 Plague Sword attacks. 1 hit. Wound. Plague. What? Nice. So 1 wound on the Hive Tyrant.
Danny, one of these guys' heads fell off.
Oh no.
I mean, it's on it
Yeah.
still, but, like, I don't want to touch it.
So yeah, those are my attacks back.
Yeah, that's all my attacks.
What about the Hellbrute?
He attacked back. He didn't do anything. This is 4 feet attacks. Weren't
Any
very fun.
leadership tests?
No, I think all my guys are totally fine. And then the ones don't auto pass, do they?
I don't think so.
They, yeah, so he's
On
just dead.
specific units they do, but
Yeah.
I don't think
So they're dead, and then they lost 3. So I can't actually fail. I'm fine.
Alright, so I kill 2 units, and I have 3 objectives.
So
So
5.
we're tied at 7.
So the Tyranids have taken my backline, and I'm kind of too slow to move to take it back properly, so I'm just going to try holding the ground I'm currently on. I'm going to leave the Hellbrute in close combat. I can't shoot if I fall back, and I think it's less likely Joe kills him if I stay in combat. I think. Because if Joe falls back, then you're not... I'm staying in. I don't know if it's the right choice, though. Death Shroud just holding the objective. Malignant Playcaster ready to assault the Tyrant. And then these Plague Marines walked up a little bit. Mortarion's still chasing down the Cloud guy.
behind the yellow container.
Yeah. It's not a yellow container with wings. And then the Folded Bloat Drone is up there to flame the Hormigons. So, Psychic Powers. Mortarion is going to cast Miasma. No, the Demon Prince is casting Miasma of Pestilence onto these Plague Marines. Do you want to do any shenanigans?
That's the -1 to hit them.
Yeah. Oh, do actually, do you have any command points? Yeah,
I
you
have
still have 2. So you can still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's -1 to hit on the Plague Marines.
Is that in close combat and shooting, or
Yes.
just shooting?
It's both.
You can have it.
Unless he fails.
Yeah, unless I don't hit 6, it goes off. Yeah. Oh wait, no, -1. It doesn't go off. I'm with an 18. You didn't even need to spend the command point. Mortarion is going to cast Smite on your floaty boy. 8 or 7.
Trying to 9.
Is anything else Mortarion have cast? Like that wings of whatever? That you...
No, the other one's no good.
Okay.
It's just on a 6 I would do the single mortal wounds. I mean, I guess I could cast Blades of Putrefaction. As long as he doesn't perils. Which if he does, I'm blaming Gray. 8.
Throw. And only attempt to deny 1.
Okay. And actually I shouldn't cast Smite from Mortarion because I need it from the Malignant
So you
Playcaster.
had a -1 over here
Yep.
too.
Well, -2 with the warp.
Yeah.
Oh, goes off with the 12.
So
Deny
he
that.
perils.
So it's a 10.
So you perils, right?
Yeah. Nope. So I take a D3. 1. Feel nothing. Good. And you
Oh,
take
nice.
a D3. 1. How many? You have 4?
I have 3 left. With that.
I'm doing it. The last command.
The last command point to get that 1 again.
3.
Ooh, he's got 1 left.
He's gonna run in. And, oh wait, and it went off with a 10+. You take a mortal wound from Pestilent Fallout. Feels good to be an Nurgle Psyker. So second powers are done. So shooting, the Foetid Bloatjone is gonna shoot the Hormagaunts. So 2d6 shots. 7. Strength 6. Reroll the ones to wound. 6 wounds, AP 1. Oh, they're only 6 up?
Yep.
Mortarion is going to shoot the lantern at this warrior, which will also hit him.
Alright.
So hitting the back guy. Is the warrior -1 to hit? Is he
No.
close enough? So hitting on 2. Hit. So on the warrior, strength 8. Wound, AP 3. And on your big guy... No. Problem.
How much damage?
AP 3 through damage. The Plague Burst Crawler in the corner is going to shoot its 2 Plague Spitters at the Neurothrope, and then its Blight Launcher and Heavy Slugger, not Blight Launcher, Plague Burst Mortar, and its Heavy Slugger at the Trigun. Can I see him, Greg? Oh no, the mortar will be on the warriors. So I'm hitting on...
You can see the Trigon through the window.
Okay. So 5 shots. Hitting on 6s, nothing. Heavy Slugger on the Trigun. 2 hits. 1 wound, AP 1. 4 up. Good. Plague Spitters on the Neurothrope. What's his toughness?
4.
7 shots. Wounding on 3s, you're rolling failed. So 7, AP 1.
3 up. He's dead.
And then the Plague Marines, I'm going to shoot the Blight Launchers at the Warriors. I'm going to shoot everything at the Warriors. So 4 Blight Launcher shots. Reroll the 1. Still missed. Wounding on 3s, you're rolling 1s and 2s. 3, so 3 AP 2.
5 up.
Yep. Do 3, 3, 1, 1. And then the bolters I moved. I'll throw you within 18.
Nope.
No. So just 1 shot from the other 4. Two wounds.
He's dead.
And then the Death Shroud is too far to do anything, and everybody else is shot. So that is all my shooting. Charges, Mortarion will go into the 2 dudes here.
No.
You made it with a 9. Whoa. Whoa.
Right like that.
Yep. Blades of Putrefaction didn't go off, I believe. So I'll just divide my attacks evenly. Or how many attacks does the Hive Guard have? Or how many wounds?
He's got 3 wounds.
I only have... Oh wait, first you take Host of Plague. So on a 5+ for the Hive Guard. Nope, 5+ for the Smoke Dude. Yes. So he takes D3. He takes 1.
So move this 2 up to a 3, Joe.
You can just add it to a 6.
6.
So 2 attacks on the Hive Guard. And 3 on the other. Roll 1. Hit. 1 to wound. So 2 and 3. D6. So 12 and 9.
They're both dead.
And then we got the Hellbrute versus Conifex combat. So I got my 4 basic attacks. All hit. 3 wounds.
Good. 4 attacks, hitting on 5s. Hitting on 3s. 1 wound. 8p3.
6 up. Goes
3 damage.
down to 2.
So just leave this at 2.
Oh, put it up to a 6. All my other dice are counting up.
Gotcha.
So I killed 1, 2, 3 units. And I had...
killed 2, 3, 4, 5. That was also Warlord, so you got 6 from that, and then you hold 3 objectives. So I don't think there's no reason to go on. I can't possibly win at this point.
9. Yeah, at this point, probably not.
Like everything for you went perfectly.
Yeah,
this
turn
turn
went
and
really
nothing.
Yeah, this turn
You
went
weren't
super
able
well.
to, like, luckily interrupt with 1 or 2 things, so. Because, like, if he wouldn't have killed the Hive Tyrant, it wouldn't have been so bad. And if he wouldn't have gotten those 2, it wouldn't have been so bad.
Well, the fact that he was able to wipe out both the unit of warriors and the Nertho with just casual shooting.
Yeah. And then, would the Hormigons have taken leadership, or are they...
They're within the synapse of the dragon.
So they would have been fine.
But yeah, I got flamers on the tank and that, so I don't think the Hormigons can take either of those. I don't really have stuff to take out these 2.
Well, it's just a matter of I don't have the firepower to take out units anymore, and I'm down to not too many units. Like, you can just grab the objectives that are available.
And hold them.
And you'll still win, even if...
Yeah.
Like, it would have to go on, like, turn 7 with you not killing a single one of my units and me picking you off.
I don't know who ended up benefiting more. Like, because with the objectives... Because honestly, I thought you were going to do Hammer and Anvil. So, like, I end up on this side and you'd end up on that side. So, like, the way the objectives were, like, we had to split our armies. So I don't know who it benefited more, us having to split our armies. Because I wanted my other Plague Marines near the Demon Prince for the reroll all to wound. But, like having to split it up made it weird. Like, your Gene Stealers being forced to hold an objective the entire game is pretty sucky for them. You know, they obviously... Like, if they had assaulted the Plague Marines, they would have killed them. I had the Bloat Drone that you couldn't kill with the Gene Stealers, probably. Or though you could have assaulted me outside of 9, maybe.